Hi guys, it's your guy Deluded Guna here, man. Where do I start? Arsenal 5, West Ham 1, second in the league now. Prior to the game, we saw Chelsea beat City. We saw Spurs take 3 points off Swansea. We knew it was imperative we won today. We beat Bournemouth. We need to keep this good run going. Obviously, in the week against Southampton in the League Cup, it didn't go to plan. It's pretty poor performance from the lads, so it's important they bounce back. They bounced back by then. West Ham, I think they're roughly about 4 or 5 games without a win in the league. Got a good point against United. Got battered against Everton a few weeks ago. Against us, they're missing Cresswell and Antonio. So it's probably the best time to play them. I mean, also, it's not as hostile as going to Upton Park. They've had troubles getting the atmosphere going at the Olympic Stadium, sorry. So yeah, it's just the best time to play them. That being said, I think we started off brightly. The team were a bit slow, wasn't as demanding and as high-paced as at the Emirates due to the fans and getting on top of them and stuff like that. So they started off calmly. I feel we pressed high. We pressed the 3 defenders high, especially Abognio. We made it uncomfortable for him. When James Collins got subbed and a Bonglahor came on, we also, not a Bonglahor, sorry, pardon me, Arbeloa. We made it hard for it. We made it hard for him too. We had a lot of joy down the left. You saw Monreal putting a lot of great crosses. But generally, we didn't create enough clear-cut chances. We lacked any real conviction in our chances in the first half. The only real chance was we had a double chance in the 12th minute. Alexis was denied, and I can't remember who else took the follow-up. 13th minute, Ozil went close after the Ox put him through. I think in that same minute, the Ox had a chance too. Xhaka was perfect today, putting a lot of balls in behind for Monreal. Monreal equally returned the favour, putting in a lot of quality balls into the box. But generally, it weren't good enough. The Ox had a few balls. Our wide men were doing all right. Alexis was creating. Alexis is man of the match. That goes without saying. But generally, the first half, it wasn't good enough. I don't feel we was as compact in the middle as we could have been. Xhaka and Coquelin, I'm a big fan of them both, but it's still a partnership developing. They played well when they played well against Spurs, but this was a different ball game. But yeah, we're lucky to get that goal. Alexis, great maturity to turn his man and keep his head. Great maturity and not being selfish to square that for Ozil. But yeah, we go 1-0 up. The game should have been put to rest by 15 minutes, and we go 1-0 up. Okay, we're not playing well enough, but we'll take that. We'll take that one on the chin. As the game goes on, we're getting more and more naive in the first half, pouring forward. Hammers are starting to have chances. Czech is having to deny a few. Payet's not having the greatest of games, but he's being effective in terms of getting his other men on the ball. Lanzini, was performing. But yeah, they had 2 great chances, one in the 43rd minute and one literally before the ref blew his whistle. They almost scored. So it was the same old Arsenal, and they have every right to think they can get back into the game at halftime. Well, on our case, we should have been disgraced with ourselves. That was not good enough. We're very lucky to be 1-0 ahead. Hammers, like I said, Hammers had a few chances. But yeah, we lick our wounds and we go again. And that's what we did. I mean, straight from the off, 48th minute, a lovely ball in from Ozil, a corner. Mustafi misses it. And yeah, we signalled our intent. I feel Hammers also did the same. Bilic obviously told these guys, stop respecting Arsenal, stop sitting back, start going forward and things like that. And that is what they did. They had quite a few chances in the second half. They played more expansive. Payet seemed to wake up fully. But yeah, 60th minute, Payet, great bit of skill, 6-0 on his ass. It's looking like an open game, and it is looking like they could score. 71st minute, obviously, Alexis Sanchez makes it 2-0. Mustafi threads him in, great maturity again, turn, bit of pace, finishes it. And then yeah, it just signals an onslaught. I mean, 81st minute, I believe, Alexis scores again. Great ball in. Defenders are trying to clear it, but Ozil's trying to do something. Xhaka couldn't quite control it. Falls to Alexis. Alexis slots it home, and yeah, it looks like Arsenal are finally doing their jobs. And then yeah, I think that was the 80th minute. 81st minute, Carroll came. Great free kick from Payet. I can't blame anyone, but we just didn't react quick. We just didn't react quick enough. Carroll puts it in, puts them back in from a shout. Immediately, the Ox comes. The Ox scores. The Ox, who was quite good today, got a deserved start. I've spoken in my previous videos about how he's been good in his appearances and his sub appearances. Had a good game today, and he deserved his goal. Great strike from distance, and it gives us some breathing room. Obviously, and then Alexis just had to get his hat trick, didn't he? I mean, great reverse step over, and then a chip. That's all I can say. If you just go and watch that on YouTube or whatever, man, that's a great goal, and that just signifies why, again, Alexis should be given whatever new contract or whatever money the guy wants. But yeah, in conclusion, 5-1, second in the league now. I feel Gabriel was quality today at right back, deserves the spot until Bellerin's back. Gabriel was good. Alexis, man of the match. I don't need to say anything about Alexis. A goal and an assist for Ozil. Been in a bit of bad form. It's good that he got that. Xhaka was perfect today. I don't feel we was as compact as we could have been, but he made a lot of several great deep lying passes and short range passes, and he looks like he's bedding in well. Coquelin was as good as always. Monreal was better today. Like I said earlier, he put in a lot of great crosses. But yeah, the Ox, like a touch on the Ox again, he deserves to keep his place. He played very well today again after he needs another mention. But yeah, like, it's sad that Santi's out for 3 months, sorry. But we just have to keep moving. We just have to keep moving on and keep going, man. And then it's on. I believe we have. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe we have Stoke next. But yeah, we just onwards and upwards. Second, we did our job. 5-1, flat. The scoreline flatters us. We had a poor first half, but we turned it around and showed great maturity. Like I said, onwards and upwards. Hopefully, we can do something this season. It's your guy Delu Laguna signing out. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. The same name, Delu Laguna 04. So yeah, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. But yeah, don't go without hitting the subscribe button down there. I'm out.